Brad Bisnet here with Co-Publishing, and I'm having a conversation with Josh from NuFlow. Josh, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing really good. Give me a little sense of what NuFlow offers to the industry.
So NuFlow is, we're kind of unique. We specialize in the small diameter. So we're all about going inside the building, inside the infrastructure, full rehabilitation. That's what our goal is, to be able to go in there and actually be able to line and perform the CIPP on every inch of the pipe inside the building.
Okay, and I mean, there are other, providers of that type of service in the industry. What really sets you guys apart?
Yes, there are. Actually, as a matter of fact, and I'm glad you mentioned that, there's a lot of us out here. I think probably what sets us more apart is the fact that is our training and support. We actually have training courses. We have all the way from apprentice to journeyman to master lining classes. We actually have a learning platform as well to be able to get our contractors up to the speed and to be able to perform a professional installation. We don't just hand over our equipment and say you're certified. You actually got to go through classes, just like as if you were a plumber. You would go through classes to become a plumber as well.
Okay, so it sounds like you're talking about kind of continuing education. If I'm working with NuFlow, I'm going to continue to further my abilities, but the services I can offer.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's what we're about, because the thing is, you coming into a change, typically contractors that come into this business are plumbers.
Sure.
So what they know is they know the repipe business, right?
Yep.
And that's what they've known their whole life. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get them to understand that this is a different technique. You're going to be a specialist.
Okay.
And so what we want to do is we want to train you and make sure that you can get to that level.
Okay.
And what is that level? And it's the same thing as a plumber. When you start out as an apprentice, you were digging, you were maybe threading pipe, and as you became a journeyman, you were soldering pipe, and that's what we want to do here. Same aspect. We want to make sure that we can get you to that level of a master liner.
Okay, and I can't ignore this. It says 24/7. So I'm a plumber. I'm working with NuFlow. There's no way every single job is going to be perfect. So I'm out at a job at 2 in the morning. I see this right here. Talk to me about this. Can I call? Can you guys help me, or am I going to have to wait till the morning?
Yeah.
Right?
So I'm glad you asked that, because every time we actually do this in our 4 pillars of success, and we talk about 24/7 support. And the reason why is it's a big deal, because if you are out there at 2 in the morning and you do have a challenge,
sure,
you want to talk to somebody. You don't want to hit 7 buttons and wait and hopefully get a call back. So yes, one individual doesn't answer the phone, it'll go to the next individual. We've got 8 in line. So if it doesn't happen in the 4th one, you've got the 5th one that's going to happen, and nothing better than to be able to get a hold of somebody to help you and walk you through that challenge.
Okay, so not only are you guys going to continue to make me better, but you're also going to have my back when I just can't figure something out.
Absolutely, and that's what it's about, because if we don't have your back and you have that challenge and we don't answer that phone, and you have a few challenges, the likelihood of you getting into the lining industry is not good. You're probably going to put that equipment back on the shelf and go back to what you've been doing, and that's plumbing for several years, right? And we want to make sure that you have the understanding and you have the professionalism to be able to take it to the next level.
So, Josh, if I'm super interested, what kind of starter package do you guys offer?
I'm glad you asked that. So what we have is we have several packages. We have options. So we're not just going to stick you with one package and say, here you go. It would all depend on the type of service that you're providing as a contractor. So if you're into the smaller diameter package, we have what we call as a Startup 24. Startup 24 would come with a 2-inch, 3-inch, and 4-inch package, and would actually provide the training with that as well. So we're going to come out and we're going to train you on a live job to make sure that you're up to par and understanding exactly what you're doing.
So long story short, you guys have options, and again, you've got my back. Right?
Absolutely.
Where can somebody go for more information?
Yeah, so I would go to nuflow.com, and you can find all the information inside of there.
Awesome. Thank you, Josh.
Thank you.